What's up, guys? Welcome back to Saints franchise, where today we have our Week 1 game against the Tennessee Titans. But first, we have a couple of things that we've got to take care of. First and foremost, we've got to set our season goal. I think that making the playoffs is too aggressive for me, so I'm going to choose 7 wins. We are on all Madden, so I think that's very doable for us, but I would love to make the playoffs. We need to choose a draft class. I like to do auto-generated rookies, and as for scouts, I've never actually used them before, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do, but this is about where I went with it. It seemed good to me, and it looks like there's a lot of offensive and defensive linemen in the top, 20, so that's pretty interesting. Now, as for our game against the Titans, I really need to focus on defense, and the reason being because we need to stop Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is the team of the Titans, so we have to beat them and allow less than 75 rushing yards. It's very doable, but it's going to be difficult. As for the weekly strategies, we have to use our players. We have to do their practice so they can get some reps and get some experience. We have 2 pass rushers here, so we got Breeson on the first one. We're going to run by the first 2. We're going to go. We got to push him back. We're not able to entirely. We're ripping through the 4th guy, pushing the last guy. We're just trying to get around him at this point. And we managed to get to Derek Carr, but not through the target, which is pretty frustrating because we tackled him straight on, and it just doesn't make any sense as to why he fell to the side. But we're clubbing, we're moving by another guy, we're ripping, we're trying to club around him, we get around him, and this time we do get to Derek Carr through. We're up to silver with 1 rep left. We're able to rip through and push through these first 2 guys normally pretty easily. It's usually the 3rd guy that gives us some trouble. As you see here, we're getting stuck on these stupid bouncing barriers, whatever they are. They're really stupid. We're getting to our last guy. We're just trying. We only have 1 second left, and we're able to just get there and get gold. We've also got the same thing for Foskey. He's gotten to do a couple of these now, which I'm pretty happy about. I really want him to be that lineman for us, be the future. So, and he's really fast. Look how fast he is compared to Barisi. He's just so much faster, but we're getting stuck here, and I'm getting so frustrated, so we have to skip that one, move on to the last one, and we're just barely able to get there with 0.7 seconds left, but we got there. It's so difficult and so frustrating sometimes. It's really frustrating, but we're moving through this one pretty quickly. We're able to get the multiplier up and push him out of the way, but once again, we're stuck, and we have 3 guys here, but now we're pushing through. We're able to get off, and I'm not wasting any time. I'm getting to him, getting to silver with 1 rep left. Gotta get gold, though. We're able to push through the first guy, push through the second guy. It's this guy that always gives us the trouble, but we're just going to leave off of him. We're going to rip through. We're going to push this guy back, and we're going to get to Derek Carr, and we're going to actually score more points now than we did before. Now, the last guy is Kendry Miller, and we have some interesting running attack drills that we could do, but I'm going to end up going with the rushing attack just because I feel like it's the easiest to score points, and because he's so young, he needs to get the easy points. But he's not as fast as, say, Kamara or Jamal Williams, so we struggle a little bit. We don't hit the end zone every time, but on the last play, we are able to find the end zone and get a silver, which gets him some pretty decent options. We had a trade as well, if you guys remember, for Devin White, but we declined that. We don't want it, and we decide that it's time to get into our full season game against the Titans. Let's see what we got. Alright, week 1, it's time to get started and see if we can pull out a W here. Now, 1st and 10, we're starting on defense. Using Demario Davis, I'm looking, and we get a sack. Saunders getting that sack. 2nd and 14, we're looking, and I read it, but I'm a little too slow. They get the first down to Hopkins. 1st and 10 again now. I'm reading it, and I read that like a book. Gimme those. Derrick Henry getting stopped for just a 1-yard gain. That's going to be big, and they catch me sleeping on 2nd and 9. 3rd and 3 now, trying to get a stop. Derrick Henry doing Derrick Henry things, just running for that first down, getting up to 12 yards on the day. Now, 1st and 10, we end up getting an injury here to Isaiah Foskey, and they gain 7 yards on the pass. I'm watching Derrick Henry here. 2nd and 3, Tannehill has nowhere to go. He isn't even being pressured, but he throws it away, and Foskey has an abdominal tear that is terrible for us. 3rd and 3, they end up finding Traylon Burks for the first down. 1st and 10, we're looking to stop them. We're hoping to stop them. I'm looking to read, and look at that. Gimme those. Honey Badger, dig 'em. Getting that first interception of the season, making a big play when it needs to happen most, and we start on the 20 with Alvin Kamara now looking for any yardage, only able to get -1. 2nd and 11 now, looking. We end up finding Olave, who should have broken away from that. He should have never been tackled there, but he gets a first down regardless. Now, 1st and 10, Derek Carr almost throws an interception. Completely crazy. 2nd and 10, we just have no pressure on anybody. We end up getting a sack. 3rd and 19 now, just looking for anybody. We ended up just throwing it out to Alvin Kamara, making a very stupid decision there. So that ends up being a punt. 1st and 10 for them. We were able to hold Derrick Henry to 4 yards. 2nd and 6, we're still trying to stop them, and wide open is their other receiver. I'm not too familiar. It might have been Westbrook. I could be wrong, but Derrick Henry on 1st and 10 gets a gain of 3 yards. Now, 2nd and 7, we're still looking. We're still trying to find. DeAndre Hopkins is just wide open on that out route, medium pass there. He gets a first down. Now, 1st and 10 here, Derrick Henry's going. He runs for the first down, but Derrick Henry gets hurt. Now he's out for the rest of the game. Tyjae Spears is the new leading rusher, and Demario Davis wasn't even involved in that play, but somehow manages to get hurt as Tyjae Spears once again gets the play, but we stop him with Werner. 3rd and 9 now. Big play, important to get a stop. We stop them on 3rd and 9, but Cameron Jordan, look at him coming in with a roughing the passer call. I never saw it. I think it's complete BS. But the very next play, Tyjae Spears runs right in for a touchdown to make it 7-0. Now, 36 seconds left in the first quarter. We hand it off to Kamara, who gains a 6-yard run. Now, 2nd and 4, we decide to go back to Kamara, and he's going to end up going for a first down and a bit more. He's going to get probably about 8 there. So at the end of the first, we're down 7-0, and they have way more rushing yards than us. So now we're going to look to get things going. We end up throwing off of our back foot and are able to not complete it to anybody there. Not even close. Now 2nd and 10, look what happens. We're scrambling, and Alvin Kamara's wide open on the sideline. Give us those points. Kamara scores our first touchdown of the season, getting up to 7-7, tying us in this ball game. Now, 1st and 10 for them. Tyjae Spears on the ground. He's making the most of his opportunity with Derrick Henry hurt. 1st and 10. Again, making the most of his opportunity, getting another first down. He's making it look much easier than Derrick Henry was out there for some reason. 1st and 10 again, and they're able to find Traylon Burks for 8 yards. Now 2nd and 2. We're looking to hold them. We end up just barely stopping Tyjae Spears. I thought it was a first down, but the very next play, I'm going to go in and we're going to stop him with Demario Davis for 4th down. 4th and 1, they decide to go for it, and he gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage for -2 yards. But now we've got 1st and 10 for ourselves, and we're going to run it with Derek Carr. He's going to go, he's going to get the first down, and he's going to step out of bounds for a gain of about 14. Very next play, we're looking, we're going out. We just barely get the ball away before we get sacked. Now 2nd and 10, Derek Carr looking, he's rolling around the same way. We end up throwing the ball away because we can't find anything. Now 3rd and 10, We're looking, and we throw it just out of the range of all of the Titans defenders to Olave, who gets the first down. Now, 1st and 10, we're going to hand it off to Kamara. We're going to try and see if we can get the run game established a little more. He's only going to get 4. 2nd and 6, Derek Carr scrambling again. He throws cross-body to Kamara, who then drops the ball. 3rd and 6, looking for a first down to keep our drive alive. We find Juwan Johnson, who's wide open. He gains a big amount of yardage. Now 1st and goal with 3 minutes left. Kamara goes right up the middle just before the end zone. We end up doing a no huddle, and we're just going to give it back to Kamara. He's going to go, and he's going to waltz right in for the touchdown, get his 2nd touchdown of the game, and that's big for us, going up 14-7. Tannehill now, down by 7, 1st and 10. He's looking to get something, and he finds his receiver, Traylon Burks, open for a first down. Now handoff to Tyjae Spears, who gains a little bit of yardage, gains about 6. Now 2nd and 4, out of the 2-minute warning, he ends up finding DeAndre Hopkins for the first down. Now a no huddle. Tannehill looking. He's growing, he's scrambling. He's not able to get away. We're able to sack him way behind the line. Now 2nd and 24. He ends up finding his receiver Moore just short of the first down. 3rd and 1. Now, we're looking to defend, and I get broken here. I thought he was going to go over the middle, but he zigged out, and he gets the first down. 40 seconds left. Again, Moore is wide open. He gets the first down into first red zone territory. But Tannehill's going. He's looking again. He throws the ball away. 2nd and goal with 30 seconds left. He's going to end up dropping back, throwing it, and he's going to find Tyjae Spears for the touchdown, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But now, tied 14-14 with 27 seconds left, I make by far the biggest mistake of this game. And we're going to end up getting picked off. He's going to end up running it down, and they get into field goal range. Amani Hooker able to get them into that field goal range, and immediately they score, pretty much. They get that first down, and just on the very next play, he throws it to Hopkins, who then scores his first touchdown of the season, going up 21-14. And just before half, we decide we're going to go for it. There's no point. We were just going to throw it away anyway. I don't know why I decided to do this, but we end up throwing another interception. And that's just how we're going to end the half. We really got to pick it up here in the second half if we want to win this game. As on 1st and 10, we're looking around, and we just have to throw it away. We're getting pressured almost immediately. 2nd and 10 now. We're going to play action it. Going to throw it across the middle to Moore. Get him involved in the passing game. But take a look at this. It looks like we're going to have an illegal man downfield touching the ball. So we're going to get pushed back on a 2nd and 15, trying to find just about anything. 3rd and 24 now after we get sacked by Harold Landry. Just can't get anything going. 3rd and 24. We're looking. We end up trying to throw it down, get it to Olave, and he drops it, try to come back to it, but we were unable to get it successfully. Now 1st and 10 for the Titans. We end up sacking him. Our corner, Debo, gets sent in and gets the sack on him. Now 2nd and 19. They hand it off to Tyjae Spears, who gets about 9 yards. Still a big rusher on the day. He's gaining just yards after yards. Now 3rd and 10. Tannehill ends up throwing it away, and they have to punt it right back. 1st and 10 now on our own 20. We're looking. We fake it because we almost threw it to Kamara, and we get sacked and punished because of it by Jeffrey Simmons. Now 2nd and 23, we end up just barely getting the ball off, almost got a safety, and look what happens next. We have no time to throw, and they do get a safety. We are just being obliterated on the front line, and we need to improve that. We have nothing going for us right now. We're down by 9, and look at that. I get in there with Demario Davis and get that sack. 3rd and 12. Now, Tannehill's looking. He ends up dishing it down to Tyjae Spears, but he can't get anything. So now we're going to get the ball back, and we're going to hand it off to Kamara, who still can't really get going all that much. He's struggling a little bit, but here on the very next play, we find Olave, who tiptoes the sideline and runs down for a huge gain. Just what we needed to get our momentum swinging back toward our favor. Next play, Jamal Williams finally getting involved. He ends up getting a first down, running for 12 yards, and we keep the drive going. Now, 1st and 10, we hand it off to Kamara, who gets a minor gain of just 1 yard. And 2nd and 9 now, looking to find anybody wide open. We end up dishing it down to Traquan Smith, who gets the first down, plus a couple extra yards. Now, next play, we hand it off to Kamara, who gets on the outside. He ends up going for about 9 yards. That was a big play for him that we needed. And Kamara on the very next play, I tried to get on the outside. I thought that the blocker would be there. I should have run inside, and he ends up getting the first down anyway. But the very next play, he fumbles the football, and we really just have nothing going for us. Just absolutely nothing is going our favor. Kamara just not even able to hold on to the football, and that's what gets frustrating. So at the end of the third quarter, we're down by 9, 23-14, and they have all of the momentum swung in their favor, gaining about 7 yards there. They do play action, and they dish it down for a gain of about 7 yards, but the receiver was hurt on the play. Now 1st and 10, next play, Tyjae Spears, once again, just gaining a first down. We cannot stop the run to save our lives, no matter what we do. And very next play, boom, gimme those. Marcus May ends up getting the interception. We needed that to swing it back into our favor. So now on 1st and 10, we've got to come up with some points here. As Kamara is going to go up, he's going to get just about 10 yards. Next play, we're going to give it back to him. He's going to just barely get the first down. We missed a hold right there. And now we've got a first down with 6 minutes left. Derek Carr's looking, he's scrambling, he's trying to find his receiver. He decides to take it himself and get about 13, 14 yards there. Now we're in the 28-yard line. We're going to hand it back off to Kamara, who's just going to get blocked by his own teammates. 2nd and 8 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. He's scrambling out. Look at him. He's got a receiver wide open, but he's unable to make the reception. Olave drops it. So now we've got to try and figure something out here, as once again, we try to find Olave, and he's going to be out of range. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal, and we're going to have to go down by 6. So now we need to stop. 1st and 10, we immediately get in there. We're trying to get in there with Demario Davis, but he's unable to do so. Honey Badger gets in there first. 2nd and 4 with 4.5 minutes left. We're trying to find somebody, but they end up making that first down. Now driving 4 minutes left. They're able to find their receiver, same receiver, over the middle for 6. And now we're looking. He ends up breaking a tackle. Same receiver. He ends up breaking a tackle, getting that first down. So now we're starting to panic a little bit because it's only 3 minutes left. We only have so long, and they just barely miss a wide open Treylon Burks for the first down. That would have cost us probably the entire game because they would have been in field goal range. We apply the pressure, and we force an incompletion on 2nd and 10. Now 3rd and 10, we need something big. Tannehill's looking, he's scrambling, and he just throws it away, unable to get anything. So they try and attempt a field goal. We really need this to miss, and look at this. Wide left, misses it, and now the door is wide open for us. So we have about 2.5 minutes left. We hand it off, get about 4 yards. 2nd and 6, before the 2-minute warning, we're looking. We need something to be open for Derek Carr. We end up throwing it. We almost throw an interception. I don't know why we threw that now. 3rd and 6 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. We decide to do a screen. Kamara finding the yardage, finding just big gain. We needed that. We need a touchdown here. Just again before the 2-minute warning, we're going to probably throw it up to Kamara. He's going to be too far forward though, and he's unable to make the completion. They're able to get in there and make a stop. Now we're looking. We end up finding who else but Juwan Johnson open right on the sideline at about the 10-yard line. Now Kamara is going to get the handoff. He's going to go. He's looking. He almost breaks away and he almost get that first down. But we're a little happy that he got stopped because now we can run off some clock. Kamara gets stopped in the backfield, but that allows us to run off even more clock. Now 3rd and 3, we really need a touchdown here. We're rolling out, we're scrambling, we're looking for anybody. They stop, we dish it off to Kamara, and he gets another touchdown. And that gives us the ability to tie the game. And the extra point is good. Now 30 seconds left, but they have 3 timeouts. And all they need is a field goal to win. So we're looking, we're going deep. They dish it down to Tyjae Spears, who gets a first down, and it runs off 8 seconds, but they're able to call a timeout. Now, 1st and 10 again with 25 seconds left. They go back to Tyjae Spears, who gets another first down, runs off another 6 seconds. 1st and 10 once again. They're dishing. They throw it away for some reason. Even though they had a wide receiver open over the middle, they decide to throw it away and now dish it back out to Tyjae Spears, but he only gets a gain of 1. So now there's no timeouts left. Last play of the game, 5 seconds left. They're going. Tannehill dishes it off deep, looking for a miracle, and it drops to the floor, and the New Orleans Saints come away with the victory here. Not our best performance. Derek Carr, 9 for 24 for 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. We really need to improve on our pass game if we're going to win the division and make it into the playoffs. Kamara had 71 yards rushing, a touchdown, and he also, I believe, had 2 receiving touchdowns. Yeah, 84 yards receiving. Olave had 63. Juwan Johnson had 38. Traquan Smith had 15. We had a couple of interceptions by Matthew and Marcus May. Had a couple of sacks by Adebo, Bond, Saunders, and Demario Davis. So not too shabby overall. Isaiah Foskey's out for the next 5 weeks, which really sucks. And we did get another offer for Foster Moreau, but it's nothing that we're interested in from Green Bay, and we've got some upgrades. So in the next episode, we'll take care of all of that. Alvin Kamara getting Offensive Player of the Week for Week 1. So that's about it. If you guys like this video and are ready to see Week 2, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.